Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Joining us now is actor and producer Jennifer Blanc Biehn, also known as Jenny from the Blanc.
Ah, nice.
It's great to have you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
And now we're going to start talking about sports nonstop. Right?
No, don't do it.
That's what you're ready for?
I'm a huge sports fan. I know everything there is to know. Just
You're a
ask
New
me
Yorker.
anything. I am a New Yorker.
So are you into Knicks, Yankees,
Yankees?
Jets, Mets?
I would
No?
say Mets.
All right. Not really, though. Not as much as I am.
Yankees, Jets, and the Knicks.
You went the other route, and from an early age, you were involved in acting.
Yeah, I was actually singing at a really young age in the city, like at Something Different. And played.
Yeah,
Do you remember
I
Something
know
Different?
that place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hilarious.
crazy. Yeah.
Have
and
you
then,
sung there, Colin?
No, but I mean, I like a good show tune. Don't get me wrong, but I've never been to Something Different.
Have you been? You've never been?
I think I was there, in the '80s.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
about right. So you saw me sing.
I may have.
You
What
might
did you
have.
sing?
Probably something from Annie.
Oh,
Wow.
my favorite.
I don't understand what something
The Hard
different
Knock
is.
Life.
Is this
It's like a little cafe on the Upper East Side, and all these kids, like show tunes kids, go in and sing.
And
like
we
an
did
open
stand-up
mic
there.
type thing?
You did?
Yeah, we got to do stand-up there. That's why I know it.
Really?
Back in the when I started,
All
we
right.
did stand-up.
So you
And so I
just
did
wanted
that
to
at
sing.
first.
You just wanted to sing, and eventually that led to...
Yeah, and then it just kind of bled into acting, and then now I'm an actress. And now I'm a director, now I'm
and
a producer.
director as well.
Yes.
And you've got a new movie coming out.
I do. I have a few, but right now you guys can get The Victim. It just came out. My husband wrote it and directed it, and we star opposite it in it together.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because it's the first movie out of our production company. So,
Okay, and what's the name of your company?
Blanc Biehn Productions, or Blanc
Very,
Biehn,
very
Blanc
appropriate,
Biehn,
right?
Blanc Bean, Blanc Burrito.
Sorry,
Sorry,
yeah,
Jennifer.
sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
So, okay. So Blanc
Yeah.
Burrito Productions is the company. And
Right.
basically, the movie's called The Victim, and I play a stripper that's on the run from these
Really?
bad cops, and the cops kill my friend during sex,
Oh, yeah.
doggy style, and
Wow.
goes on from there. And Michael's
Graphic.
a loner in the woods that finds me. Yeah, we were
No,
in-
I saw the write-up that he's a ruggedly handsome loner.
He is. He
as
didn't
well.
write that.
Really?
No,
Did you?
well, he might have.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Let me tell you, there's very few pitches for a movie that I think would get the audience for the Artie Lange Show more excited than the pitch you just gave. I'm a stripper, and then my friend gets killed by a cop during doggy style sex. I mean, I was literally sitting there thinking, no, what if she brought copies for us?
I can arrange it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
How do see
You
it?
know,
Yeah.
And we have an incredible
Load it
love
up.
scene that ended up in Playboy this year, or the end of last year.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. In
So
Sex
you're-
and Cinema and all that.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you want to
But-
see Michael naked, I will
How do
get you
you-
the movie.
How do you find, the hardest thing for me is trying to fund movies. How the hell do you raise the money? Isn't that the biggest hassle of all?
It is.
It's like a miracle when you got the money, right?
Yeah, it is. And I just got back from Cannes, and we have 4 in the market at Cannes. So we're
4
You
movies.
guys are like a
yeah,
dynasty.
So a year and a half in, we're doing okay. You know.
Jesus.
We're starting.
Yeah, I guess so.
One in July called Hidden in the Woods with William Forsythe and Michael, and we've got another one called Treachery, by the creator of White Collar. Wrote it and directed
Oh,
it.
wow.
And and I just directed my first one called The Night Visitor.
Wow.
You guys ever think about?
Producer and director.
You guys ever
and
think about doing a
actress.
chick flick? We got Night Visitor, Treachery, Rape, Murder. William Forsythe, who's like a combination of all of those. That guy's the nicest thing he was ever in was American Me. That was his lightest role.
We have.
He's a sensitive dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, chick flicks along those lines.
Oh yeah.
We're having a running debate here on chick flicks. Our producer Dan Filato is up in Colin's grill about him having a part on Girls, and that has
She
launched.
like that. See, she's
I'm
like,
jealous.
See, Dan.
I'm
Dan,
jealous.
get with it, Dan.
It's a popular show.
I'm really, really literally jealous
the
right now.
problem.
That's really upsetting and
Here's the-
exciting for you.
Here's the problem. The problem is Dan. I don't know why. He seems like He actually is under the delusion that being on Girls is the same as me hating the fact that he likes Notting Hill and these other sickening saccharine chick flicks.
I like British
there's
love
nothing
stories.
like
There is
Dude.
nothing wrong with that.
Explain to him
Actually.
there's nothing like.
Thank you.
Ah!
Thank
What?
you.
Love Actually. Wait till you see that one. Literally,
Almost as good as Notting Hill.
I wanted to
actually
kill
like
myself.
Notting Hill.
I liked
I'm
it
sorry.
too. Actually, I did. I
liked
didn't
it.
know
I'm
it
gonna kill
wasn't
myself
cool.
in about 5 minutes.
I
Colin,
found
explain
out
to
it's
him
not
that-
cool to like.
Explain
Colin,
to
did you
him-
think I went to these movies alone? I normally went. No, I always went with a woman.
Normally,
We thought you went alone, Dan.
No.
usually,
I think Colin should be in one of our movies.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like to be in one of those. I'll come in. I'll be with William Fuller. I'll be intense. Bill, whatever his name is. Listen, Chains, I had it with you.
Or you could just do one of the sex scenes.
I'd love it, yeah.
We'll just hook it up.
So your husband was naked in the sex scene? No, a lot of times you don't get a gander at the guy.
Dude, he
Right.
came out. It was like the first scene up, and he was directing. And his poor niece, it was the first time she was ever on a set. She was the makeup department assistant and wardrobe assistant, and she was in front of the monitor, and the guy just disrobes, and
Wow.
the camera was right there, and the girl she just flew like 30 feet back. She still won't discuss it with any of us.
Really?
And yeah, so and then
She'd
we all
only discuss it with a therapist.
She probably is doing that.
I thought. See, I don't know anything about the acting process. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm drunk.
The acting process.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I know those are crazy. You can't predict how they'll stay fixed on your head. I thought the acting process, like when you're having a sex scene or something, you have like some sort of Speedo on as a guy, or like a little flesh-colored
Not
suit.
always. I mean, in our particular case, we have sex anyway in real life, so
Yeah.
it was kind of okay to just.
So,
It was kind of
Right.
okay to just be like whatever.
wow. Okay.
We
So
weren't
that's-
having sex in the scene. We were
But
just.
were you naked the whole time?
Yeah. Well, no, not the whole movie. Just
No,
the
I
whole.
mean that whole during
yeah.
the sex scene.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm emotionally stunted? Were you naked the whole time? I am a grown
Yes.
man in show business. You naked? It's kind of hot though,
I mean,
right?
they come in. You don't have like every single person on the set there. You have Just
I know,
the
but it's
people
still
that
Make
kinda
sure you
hot.
have your young nieces and nephews.
except
around,
for
though.
the niece that needed to be in there.
Yeah, that wasn't the hot part. Forget about that.
No, yeah, no, it's actually beautifully shot. I hate to like burst your bubble here, and I'm really proud of it. It's beautifully shot, and it's not sexy though when you're doing it because you're just like, wait, hold this up, make sure it looks good, and
Right,
pull
right.
this over here so that there's no like wrinkle. And,
Right.
But you're naked through the whole thing. I pretty much am like the kind of person that, and I think Michael is too. It's just like, if you're gonna do a sex scene, you might as well just go for it. Make out with people and be naked and whatever and have fun, and then go home and go back to your
But
life.
he seems like a German anyway. They don't care about that kind of stuff. So
Michael seems like a
Michael
German.
Biehn, that's like a German name. Germans have a
I think
whole other
he's
sexual
French.
thing. Well, even more so. They don't care about that stuff. They're like, God,
I think he might have a
naked.
little German.
Might be nice. It doesn't matter. It's all
think you're-
fine.
I think.
I'm gonna fall off the chair again.
I think you're mixing him up. I mean, when I first saw him, of course, it was the original Terminator, and
Yeah.
he seemed like he was kind of an unfeeling German in that
Really?
one. Yeah, well,
Michael?
yeah. Well,
Everybody's
listen,
scared of
it
him.
was
It's
what
so weird.
1984. He was Reese.
Aren't you thinking
the guy
like
who
Dolph
comes back?
Lundgren?
No, listen, Terminator, one of the best movies of all
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
He was definitely intense and kind of stone-faced.
Yeah, and he was the guy who comes back and he's chasing after the Terminator. Reese,
Yeah.
just an amazing
Saving
part.
the girl from Bob's
Yeah.
Big Boy from
Yeah, he
the
was
guy
in-
who wants to.
He was in 1 and 2 as Reese.
He was into in the director's cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then and he's gone on to
Johnny Ringo in Tombstone, really feeling
Which
guy
was
there.
amazing.
He was a very
Yes.
smart guy, but he was
Yes.
kind of a maniac.
so a lot of success. You and he both, but.